สวัสดีครับผมแบม ปฏิพัฒน์ครับวันนี้จะมาพูดถึง1โครงการที่น่าสนใจมากครับกับโครงการที่มีชื่อว่า Hacker Thailand New Normal Digital Possibility โลกใบใหม่กับความเป็นไปได้ทางดิจิทัลสำนักงานส่งเสริมเศรษฐกิจดิจิทัลดีป้ากระทรวงดิจิทัลเพื่อเศรษฐกิจและสังคมในฐานะหน่วยงานหลักนะฮะในการส่งเสริมพัฒนากำลังคนครับเพื่อสร้างฐานเศรษฐกิจดิจิทัลในประเทศไทยได้รวมกับพันธมิตรทั้งภาครัฐและภาคเอกชนครับจะทำโครงการที่มีชื่อว่า Hacker Thailand กิจกรรมการเรียนรู้ผ่านระบบออนไลน์ครับโดยผ่านหลักสูตรพื้นฐานและหลักสูตรระดับกลางนะครับเพื่อ up skill re skill เสริมสร้าง new skill ครับด้านเทคโนโลยีดิจิทัลกิจกรรมการแข่งขันนะครับเพื่อระดมสมองและความคิดใหม่ๆครับเฟ้นหาสุดยอดผู้แข่งขันผ่านเวที Hackathon 168 ชั่วโมงครับสู่นวัตกรรมพลิกโฉมประเทศนะฮะชิงเงินรางวัลรวมกว่า 2 ล้านบาทเลยทีเดียวรวมถึงนิทรรศการจัดแสดงผลงานนะฮะด้านนวัตกรรมและเทคโนโลยีดิจิทัลครับแห่งอนาคตทั้งในรูปแบบของออนไลน์แล้วก็ออนกราวด์นะฮะครอบคลุม3อุตสาหกรรมสำคัญครับได้แก่อุตสาหกรรมการเกษตรอุตสาหกรรมการท่องเที่ยวครับและอุตสาหกรรมการขนส่งนะครับซึ่งทั้งหมดนี้นะฮะจะเกิดขึ้นที่สวนนงนุชและเลเจนด์สยามจังหวัดชลบุรีครับระหว่างวันที่ 21 กุมภาพันธ์ถึง 13 มีนาคม 2565 ครับแต่แน่นอนครับก่อนที่เราจะไปสู่ Road to Hackathon Competition ที่กำลังจะเกิดขึ้นในเดือนกุมภาพันธ์ปี 2565 นะครับแบมจะขอพาคุณผู้ชมครับไปเปิดประสบการณ์ในหลาย ๆ ด้านครับเพื่อสร้างแรงบันดาลใจความรู้ใหม่ ๆ ครับจากผู้ที่ประสบความสำเร็จในด้านต่าง ๆ ได้แก่ในด้านของเทรนด์เทคโนโลยีดิจิทัลครับด้านการสร้างโอกาสทางธุรกิจสตาร์ทอัพและเคล็ดลับความสำเร็จในด้านการลงทุนนะฮะรวมไปถึงเรื่องของเทคโนโลยีด้านคอมพิวเตอร์กราฟิกด้วยพาไปพบกับท่านแรกนะครับจะมาพูดคุยเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของเทรนด์ของโลกดิจิทัลครับจะไปในทิศทางไหนเชื่อว่าหลายๆท่านอยากจะทราบนะครับเพราะว่าทุกวันนี้คือโลกดิจิทัลก้าวไปอย่างรวดเร็วมากครับกับหัวข้อ Digital Technology Trends ครับโดยคุณ Michael Macdonald Chief Digital Officer and Executive Consultant Huawei Technologies ประเทศไทยนะฮะจะมาเล่าให้เราได้ทราบกันถ้าพร้อมแล้วเชิญรับฟังกันเลยครับ
Make no mistake, the future ahead of us is digital. I'm Michael Macdonald, Chief Digital Officer for Huawei Asia Pacific, and I'd like to share with you my thoughts on where we are in this journey to a digital world, how we can get value from it, and what to expect along the way. I'm a 25-year technology professional, having cut my teeth on IP networking technologies in the mid-90s. Since then, I've seen the growth of the internet take shape from a collection of offline computers to now a network of nearly 50 billion connected devices. Throughout my life, I've stood in awe of the transformative powers of technology, taking childhood dreams of wireless video communication, a world of robotics, and even flying cars and making them a reality. Never have we lived in a time with such an incredible acceleration in shared technical knowledge, with the tools to truly conquer so many geographical, language, and knowledge barriers. From accessing global information in mere seconds and interacting in immersive, virtual, and augmented experiences, to redefining how we use the world's resources and how to create a more level playing field for opportunities across diverse cultures, identities, and organizations, the digital world delivers true ubiquitous equality and virtually unlimited opportunities for the future. At the root of all this is a collection of new ICT that includes the latest generation of mobile networking, advanced cloud computing and storage, and sophisticated data analytics and artificial intelligence. Together, these form the basis for a cacophony of applications that extend beyond our consumer lives and redefine entire industries. From using new ICT to optimize supply chains to redefining how we sell, support, and ultimately interact with customers, these technologies will redefine customer experiences, offer unprecedented cost savings, and create new business opportunities. So what drives all this? Essentially, the pillars that support the digital economy are broadband connectivity, cloud computing and storage, data analytics, and artificial intelligence, as well as innovative devices. By combining these and applying more sophisticated use cases, we can create endless applications to make manufacturing faster and safer, move vehicles through a downtown area more efficiently, and even connect with experts from around the world to create borderless experiences for business, healthcare, and education. The foundation here is 5G, cloud computing, big data, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. 5G will provide connectivity for billions of devices at unprecedented scale, bandwidth, and latency, making it possible for a whole new world of digital opportunities. 5G is more than just a simple evolution of 4G. 5G is a rethink about what the future digital economy needs from mobile infrastructure. It's about going beyond just people to connecting businesses, cities, and entire industries. 5G will connect us to an Internet of Things, from smartphones and TVs, and streetlights and mailboxes, to clouds, where cool things like AI can be used to optimize the network and use data in new exciting ways. To do this, we need more bandwidth than ever before, a more responsive, reliable network, and huge levels of connectivity. I mean, we're talking like 1 million connections per square kilometer. This is all built into 5G's DNA, and that's why 5G is so important to build the world of tomorrow. For cloud computing, we need flexible, low-cost, and highly scalable IT platforms. The cloud computing market is developing rapidly with a compound annual growth rate of 30%, and worldwide public cloud services spending is forecasted to exceed US $160 billion, according to IDC. Big data will be the second revolution after automation, which drives industrial intelligence. The compound annual growth rate will be 15.37% in the next 5 years, and the market size is projected to reach US $80 billion. IoT, another multi-trillion-dollar market, is defined as the third wave of the world's information industry development, and it will require efficient control and management of business operations based on the connectivity of everything. And finally, AI will be the core driving force of a new round of industry transformation, with the total market size projected to exceed $21 billion US by 2020, with a compound annual growth rate of over 60%. The physical world will be sensed and mapped into digital signals, so users can get an immersive experience with contextual perceptions and interactions in terms of temperature, space, touch, hearing, and vision. Networks will connect everything, and the data will be online through broad, wide, multiple, and in-depth connections from cities to mountains and even to space. Applications driven by big data and AI will make everything intelligent. Digital twins will be available among individuals, homes, industries, and cities to better meet our needs in the physical world. I want to share a couple of examples of digital transformation that highlight innovation, ingenuity, and value. What if a customer could shop, order, and pay all while waiting at a light? In this particular case, this is an organization that was near bankruptcy and grew to become the tech leader and take over the #1 spot in their industry. Domino's recognized relatively early on that the internet would be critical to its business and launched digital ordering in 2008. Today, it has a portfolio of digital ordering tools that includes a Domino's tracker that provides customers with real-time tracking of their orders from start to finish, and a pizza profile feature that gives customers the ability to save all their personal information, such as delivery addresses and payment methods, to speed their orders. Using the Easy Order profile, customers can create a favorite order that can be placed in less than a minute by simply opening the application. Rather than waiting for the customer to click to order, the order happens automatically and the customer needs to cancel within 60 seconds. The cool thing about Domino's digital ordering tools is that they're available across a multitude of platforms, including SMS, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, Facebook Messenger, Twitter, Slack, Apple Watch, Android Wear, and Samsung Smart TV. Domino's calls this cross-technology and cross-platform technology Domino's Anywhere, and it has a single purpose: to make pizza ordering as frictionless as possible. So whether a customer wants to order using Alexa or by sending a pizza emoji on Twitter, Domino's has it covered, and this has proven hugely beneficial in engaging younger consumers. According to Domino's CEO at the time, Domino's is as much a tech company as it is a pizza company, and currently Domino's headquarters employs half of its 800 staff in software and analytics. Based on global retail sales, Domino's rose to the largest pizza company in the world, overtaking Pizza Hut and demonstrating that a top-down approach to digital transformation can redefine the customer experience. What if we could see critical data in real time and even predict the future? Founded more than 160 years ago by the inventor of the first safety elevator, few companies have had bigger influence than Otis Elevator. The company has kept pace with technology, ensuring safety at every stage, and is responsible for moving an estimated 2 billion people every day. Otis uses technology to transform itself in two ways. First, Otis is using technology to improve its own internal operations, such as elevator maintenance and repairs. Second, Otis is leveraging technology, including automation and artificial intelligence, to improve service to its customers and elevator passengers. Elevators today are equipped with sensors that can detect everything from noise to vibration to weight thresholds to atmospheric pressure, and that data is sent back to Otis's cloud. The company can then instantly track data about the health of equipment and conduct predictive maintenance to prevent future system problems. In addition to optimizing service calls, Otis technicians are now also armed with a new app on their company phones, which predicts maintenance needs based on the sounds an elevator makes as it travels from the bottom to the top of its route. On the customer service side, Otis is using data to create the elevator experience of the future. By collecting data about traffic patterns of the elevators, they can anticipate where passengers want to go, what the peak hours of operations are, and more. For an individual rider, that may mean the elevator can anticipate your needs, be there when you're ready, and anticipate where you want to go. Otis's digital journey has shown how leveraging data can provide huge operational efficiencies. And finally, what if we merge physical customer touchpoints with the digital? Many retail shops have struggled with combining online and on-site experiences, and Starbucks has struck a chord with their Starbucks Reward loyalty application. For the last decade, the company has been investing heavily in a digital strategy to connect customers through mobile. And it's been paying off significantly. Starbucks has built a world-class customer loyalty program that gives them the tools to track customer purchasing behavior and reward customers as they spend. They've also managed to reduce line waiting time by enabling customers to order online. Today, 30% of orders take place on mobile, with 9% placed in advance. Starbucks is now focusing on using its data to build even better customer experiences, creating AI-driven personalized rewards for segmented groups of customers based on past behaviors and other factors, like the weather, the time of day, maybe the day of the week, and even special events, like your birthday. The Starbucks digital flywheel, as the brand calls it, has helped keep the company achieving stable growth while many other retailers have downsized or even shut their doors. Starbucks, an early mobile payment leader, said its Starbucks Reward loyalty program had 30 million digital members and 24 million users and drove over 40% increases in sales in the US. Additionally, with those digitally registered customers, Starbucks has been able to gain insight into how it can drive sales. By watching customer spend levels, Starbucks noticed that non-reward members tend to shop more in the afternoon, and they've used that information to tailor beverage innovation and make sure it's meeting the targeted customers right where they want to be. Starbucks Rewards has opened up a new digital channel for business, helping them create new revenue streams and offset much of the impact from COVID-19. These are just 3 examples of traditional businesses that have leveraged digital technology to transform their business and redefine the customer experience, optimize operations, and even open up new revenue opportunities. The computer gave us incredible processing power. Storage allowed us to keep records of every aspect of our lives. The internet connected us globally, allowing us to share our experiences around the world. And mobile gave us the freedom to do all of this on the move, wherever and whenever we want. So what's next? There's a line in Jurassic Park by Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum, that says, "Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should." In a similar way, we've been interacting with the world around us, largely unaware of the greater implications of our actions. Now at the precipice of artificial intelligence, we can look at everything we've been doing and make it more efficient, more effective, and more satisfying. With digital transformation already underway, We're seeing people, businesses, and entire industries leveraging new ICT to change the game. But in the words of Bachman Turner Overdrive, you ain't seen nothing yet. Technology is evolving faster than we could have ever imagined. Connectivity, cloud, and AI are constantly being pushed to their limits and combined with multiple disciplines to weave a fabric that will touch every industry. It's hard to imagine today what the world must have been like before plumbing, or electricity, or even before money. Data is the next frontier, and being connected opens doors to a world beyond limits. Yet even today, half the world doesn't have a mobile device, and even less than that use mobile broadband internet. Even if you count fixed access, like DSL and fiber, we're sitting just under 60% of the global population, or about 4.6 billion people connected, meaning almost 3.2 billion aren't. But our digital futures will go even further than simply connecting every person. Today, there are already 20 billion connected devices in what we call the Internet of Things. And this is where things get interesting. Your smartphone already carries more computing power than the Apollo shuttle that took us to the moon in 1969. By 2030, computing power will increase 500 times where we were just last year. And we'll be generating over 1 yottabyte of data around the world annually. That's a million. Imagine a world where waits, queues, and paperwork simply didn't exist. The goods and services we all want happen instantly and are delivered wherever, whenever, and via whatever device you choose. Think of a future where we no longer cared about how much bandwidth our connection had or how much data we needed to store because we had so much of it, it just didn't matter. Now take that future and apply it to vertical industries like healthcare, education, insurance, manufacturing. Well, you get the picture. Think of what we could do with high-definition real-time video services that connect us to medical experts when we're not feeling well. Tutor us on history before the big exam. Let us pitch our latest creation to a board of VC investors, all from the comfort of anywhere. Smart cities able to intelligently optimize traffic routes, garbage collection, and emergency services are already being built. Blockchain is redefining ownership of data and is making it immutable. Digital power is applying artificial intelligence to power generation, power storage, and power delivery to minimize our impact on global resources. Over the next 10 years, we expect to enter the 10 gigabit per second connection world. This level of bandwidth will allow an unprecedented level of interaction between people and the digital world, delivering multi-sensory experiences that include hearing, sight, touch, and even smell. But connections will continue to go beyond just people to incorporate a world of over 100 billion things. A common network infrastructure will be a requisite to enable these thing-to-thing connectivity models with differentiated speeds and priorities, providing a deterministic experience with lower latency, higher reliability, and with ultra-low power consumption. In addition, connectivity models will evolve beyond traditional mobile cellular to incorporate satellite ground collaboration. This will help address gaps in wireless coverage and also open up a three-dimensional airspace, enabling communication for the control of drones and even aircrafts. From a digital perspective, we'll interact in real time between the physical world and digital replications. This additional sensing will demand greater precision for location and higher resolution to accurately recreate our physical environments. As wireless networks become more integrated with AI, higher-level autonomous driving networks will emerge, providing automation of common tasks, predictive maintenance, and even the ability to respond to network requirements in real time to provide premium experiences more efficiently. With network traffic expected to grow by as much as 100 times in just a few years, energy efficiency must also improve. AI's ability to optimize operations and energy means we can achieve lower carbon footprints and begin to make energy-efficient parts of the core DNA in network design, from radio interfaces and site solutions to devices themselves. To prepare for this mobile-centric world, we will need spectrum, particularly in the sub-100 gigahertz range, where 5G and future mobile radio designs continue to provide greater spectral efficiency. Antenna designs incorporating innovations like massive MIMO and ultra-wideband will enable more flexible combinations of multiple band and intelligent beamforming to improve efficiency even further. Across all of this digital infrastructure is an intrinsic necessity for security. As our dependence on these future networking models increases, so too will the importance placed on security and resilience. Only with open global security standards that include device, network, and cloud will we feel comfortable placing our trust in the digital world. Finally, as the foundation for the digital economy continues to evolve, greater synergies between connectivity and computing will emerge, enabling more flexible placement of computing resources to provide uninterrupted, high-quality services on demand for new applications that will include the metaverse, vehicles to everything, and mission-critical vertical industry scenarios. The digital trends taking us to the intelligent world of 2030 are driving the digital economy faster than our wildest imaginations. The next decade will be a journey towards building an intelligent world. Our quality of life at home and work will be improved. Communication and travel will be safer and easier. Farming methods will be sustainable and green, and our living spaces will be even more comfortable. Our lives in 2030 will face marked improvements, including more plentiful food, larger living spaces, renewable energy, and greater efficiency and security. In fact, nearly all repetitive and dangerous work will be done by machines. The focus of healthcare will shift from curing diseases to preventing them from happening in the first place. Medical and public health data will be computed and modeled to identify potential health problems, after which precise medical solutions powered by information technology and artificial intelligence will be provided. Currently, our farming is dependent on climate, but vertical farms of 2030 won't be affected by unexpected rain, storm, or drought. Instead, plants will grow in artificial controlled environments with soil, sunlight, oxygen, water, and other nutrients necessary for plant growth administered precisely. 3D printing will make it possible for people to create artificial meat, and we will no longer be dependent on animals for dairy products like milk, leather, and meat. Our homes and offices will become zero-carbon buildings using renewable energy and with all waste recycled. Digital technology will automatically adapt our home environments to our specific needs, making our living spaces more efficient and affordable. New electric vehicles of 2030 will become the third mobile space, and new aircrafts will make emergency services more efficient, reduce the cost of medical supplies, and change the way we commute. New digital technologies will ultimately make cities more humane and livable. The next 10 years will be an era of exponential growth, with collaboration between human and machine intelligence and benefiting all of society. Let's take a look at communications. In the next decade, the boundaries of network connectivity will continue to expand. By 2030, technologies such as XR, or extended reality, naked eye 3D display, and digital touch will define our digital experience through more immersive digital vision, digital touch, and digital smell. Networks will evolve beyond connecting billions of people to connecting hundreds of billions of things, shifting focus of network design from human cognition to machine cognition. These connected things will generate massive amounts of data, which will require multi-level computing infrastructure with computing powers large enough to provide connectivity at massive scale. Delivering a consistent network experience for homes, offices, and vehicles will require satellite broadband internet, industrial internet, and a scalable network for computing power. As applications become more intelligent, communication networks will evolve towards green, low-carbon, cubic broadband, AI-native networks with deterministic experience, embedded security, and trustworthiness. By the end of 2030, it's predicted that total global connections will reach 200 billion, and enterprise network access, home broadband access, and individual wireless access will exceed 10 gigabits per second. What about computing? By 2030, the digital and physical worlds will be seamlessly converged, allowing people and machines to interact through perception and emotion. AI will be everywhere, powering new experiences by becoming the telescopes and microscopes of scientists and helping us enhance our understanding of everything, from the tiniest of quarks to the largest of cosmological phenomena. Industries already making extensive use of digital technology will become more intelligent with AI, and that will be powered by even more energy-efficient computers that will bring us closer to zero-carbon computing. Digital technologies will become a critical tool for achieving the global goal of carbon neutrality. It's predicted that by 2030, humanity will enter the yottabyte era, with general-purpose computing power increasing 10 times. and AI computing power increasing by 500 times. But computing is already approaching physical limits, driving the need for innovation in software, machine architecture, and systems. The entire industry needs to jointly explore a new foundation for computing by breaking through the physical limits of semiconductors and making computing greener, more secure, and more intelligent. Power is becoming digital too. Humanity is entering the age of digital power, defined by low-carbon development, electrification, and intelligent transformation. New renewable energy sources such as photovoltaic and wind power will gradually replace fossil fuels. Power electronic technology and digital technology are being converged to enable bits to manage watts throughout the entire energy system, giving rise to various intelligent applications on the energy cloud. By 2030, solar energy will become one of our main power sources, and the proportion of renewables in global electricity generation will reach 50%. Electric vehicles, as a proportion of new vehicles sold, will exceed 50%, and renewable energy will power 80% of digital infrastructure. And what about cars? Electrification and intelligence are unstoppable. ICT is already permeating the automotive industry, giving us intelligent driving, intelligent spaces, intelligent services, and intelligent operations. ICT will power a new intelligent automotive industry that will help car makers build better vehicles. The ultimate goal of intelligent driving is to use autonomous driving to greatly reduce the incidence of traffic accidents and deliver an efficient and seamless travel experience. Intelligent driving is currently limited to closed roads, but will gradually see more applications on public roads and in urban areas. Vehicles will become a new intelligent space, powered by AI, biometric recognition, in-vehicle optical sensors, and AR/VR that will bring new features to the cockpit. These technologies will truly transform the vehicle from a flexible mobile space to an intelligent living space that combines the virtual and the physical world. By 2030, autonomous vehicles will account for 20% of new vehicles sold in China. Electric vehicles will account for more than 50% of new vehicles sold. Vehicles will come equipped with computing power of over 5,000 TOPS, and in-vehicle network transmission speeds will exceed 100 gigabits per second. There's no question we have a bright future. By leveraging a foundation based on new ICT, including 5G, cloud, and AI, we have transformed the way we live, work, and play. And now, with the help of Thailand's Digital Economy Promotion Agency, we need to empower the next generation to take up the lead in creating a new set of digital experiences that will define our world in the future.
ก็ต้องขอบพระคุณคุณ Michael Macdonald ครับที่มาให้ความรู้การสร้างมูลค่าทางธุรกิจนะฮะของโลกเทคโนโลยีรวมถึงเทรนด์ของโลกดิจิทัลในอนาคตครับซึ่งหวังว่าคุณผู้ชมจะได้ความรู้แล้วก็ได้รับแรงบันดาลใจนะฮะเพื่อนำไปต่อยอดหรือว่านำไปพัฒนาไอเดียใหม่ๆกันนะฮะก่อนที่จะจากไปตรงนี้นะฮะขออนุญาตประชาสัมพันธ์อีกหนึ่งครั้งครับกับงาน Hacker Thailand ครับสำหรับผู้ที่สนใจเข้าร่วมกิจกรรมนะฮะสามารถเข้าไปดูติดตามข่าวสารดูรายละเอียดเพิ่มเติมความเคลื่อนไหวของโครงการนะครับได้ที่เว็บไซต์เลยครับกับ www.hackerthailand.com ครับและทาง Facebook Fanpage ก็ได้เช่นเดียวกันนะครับกับ Hacker Thailand Digital Thailand Big Bang ครับขอบคุณทุกการติดตามครับและเจอกันใหม่โอกาสหน้าวันนี้แบมปิติพัฒน์ลาไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ